this adventure.
Deu loop?
Expected mothers should not ride. Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving shortly. Asante Sana. Enjoy your adventure at Kilimanjaro Safari. Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad,
guys, we will be on the next truck. These people in front of me are going, and then they actually agreed to give me my own back row, so no obstructed views.
Jumbo everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaved roads of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve pass through rough and rugged terrain. You may experience bumps and sudden jolts on your safari adventure.
Let's get a check-in from everyone. Where is everybody at? What's the temperature? And let me get your countdowns. When are you next here?
Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children.
I'm hoping so.
Asante Sana. Enjoy your adventure at Kilimanjaro Safari.
80 degrees here.
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaved roads of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve pass through rough and rugged terrain. You may experience bumps and sudden jolts on your safari adventure. To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expected mothers should not ride.
It's one or two cars ahead. Just because they said they'd give me a back row to myself, so yeah.
Remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving soon.
I literally think I got here during a shift change though, just because I haven't seen a car in like 5-ish minutes.
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaved roads of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve pass through rough and rugged terrain. You may experience bumps and sudden jolts on your safari adventure. To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Mothers should not ride.
Here's the other one.
Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving shortly. Enjoy your adventure at Kilimanjaro.
Now we're going to be on the next one, not this one, just because, like I said, I asked for my own back row because I don't want anyone in my way.
Você não vai? Não, o tio podia ir, né?
Jumbo everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip,
Vamos ali então, Mark.
Alright folks, so today we're just going to be moving just a bit here. So just a heads up, it's going to be a rather bumpy ride on out there, so please do see the duration of our trip. It's rather rough terrain we're going over.
I can actually hear the next truck coming up. Won't be long.
Large boards on out there, so please, for your safety, keep all hands, arms, feet, legs inside the truck at all times.
Vá pra trás, meu. Pra trás, meu. Você tá vindo pra frente. Tem que ir pra trás, não é pra frente.
That's on the side. As we say, everybody, Twin Day News. Let's go.
This one has people on there already. That's interesting. That's weird.
Get a new battery for Alright guys, well once again my name is Casey and I hope y'all had a wild time out there today.
Permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Cuide a sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo, everyone. Welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. We begin your trip.
Jumbo word.
All right, here's our ride.
Karabuni, folks, that does mean welcome in Swahili, so welcome aboard.
They said I could ride alone for... What? I'm riding alone for this.
Melissa, when you're done, can you pull my mirror in? Towards me, darling. Good. Oh. A little bit. Just this much out. Good. Perfect. Alright, we just got the all clear, so as we say in Harambe Twin Day, that means let's go. Good afternoon, guys. My name is Lynn, and I will be your safari guide as we head on out to Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Before we head on out, we do need to go over a few safety rules. First one being there is no standing during the safari. That goes for adults as well as children. Now, parents, you can lap ride your little ones, but they do need to stay on your lap facing forward at all times. Please do not pass them back and forth. Do not let them jump around, and please do not hold them up in the air to see an animal. It is not safe. This is not a Simba audition. Keep your hands in the vehicle at all times. These bushes can get close, so can the animals, and they are wild. And you're going to want to hold on to all loose items because we can't stop for anything that falls out of the truck. All right, guys, I just got done saying you can't do that. All right. Now, if you look above your head, you will see an animal spotting guide. Those are all the animals that are out on the reserve. Now, we will be going through the forest, the river, and then the savannah to find as many as we can for you. If you look over to your right... Okay, hold on a second. Go ahead. If she wants to be by her mom, you can put her back by her mom. But this is the last move we can make, okay? It's okay. I'm a mom, I get it. If you look over on your right, you will see an okapi. Okapi are the only relative of the giraffe. Very shy animals. They weren't even discovered by the Western world until 1901. Left, you will see a black rhinoceros. Black rhinos weigh about 3,000 pounds. They are solitary animals with no natural predators as adults, yet they are critically endangered. There are less than 5,000 of them left in the world today. That is because of... Alright, we're going to head on down towards the river, see what we can find. First timers, raise your hands. couple of you. People do tend to ride the safaris over and over again. No two safaris are ever the same. The animals always make sure of that. Now spend the majority of the day to graze and roam around, and a hippo out on land can outrun a human. They are one of the largest and most dangerous animals in Africa, weighing in at about 5,500 pounds, and they are very territorial. Up on the island pinkback pelicans, they're a small variety of pelican. They have a 7 to 9 foot wingspan. Now they will build their nests out of sticks, and during mating season colonize in groups of 50 to 100 pair. As we come over the bridge, if you look to your left, you will see Nile crocodile. Nile crocodile are an apex predator at the top of the food chain. They have a 2,000 pound per square inch bite and can reach lengths of 20 feet. Quite frequently, they will reach out and grab prey larger than they are, including other crocodiles. As top trees are in the succulent family, they live over 2,000 years. They will remain leafless about 9 months out of the year. They are the tallest animal in the world. Giraffes do reach heights of that slow, easy gait, but they are capable of running 35 miles an hour. 20 hours out of the day, they don't sleep very much, maybe an hour to an hour and a half each day. Little cat. See African wild dogs. Wild dogs are also known as painted dogs. They're not related to domestic dogs at all. As a matter of fact, if you heard them, they sound like little squirrels, and that's because they do hunt as a pack, and they will run their prey down to exhaustion. They do not give up like the big cats. Ankole cattle are up ahead with the big horns. Before the Ankole, though, these are stable in Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, Ankole cattle they are the only domesticated animal, populated mammal on Earth, second only to about 1.5 million. That's a beast, and they do travel between 500 and 1,000 miles of cold migration. Now, folks, this giraffe. If you look over on your left, you will see mandrill monkeys back there. There's a big male all the way in the back corner, and at about 100 pounds. Very shy. This. They do not stay with the herd. The herds are predominantly female. They'll leave the towards deeper into elephant country to see if we can catch up with the herd.
leão.
the matriarchal herd, being the herd is safe.
Daqui vai pra tirar foto? Rápido, rápido, já abre na foto.
Tá fazendo ainda? Parou já.
Deixa o elefante assim.
Ah, não, olha que lindo o nome dessa árvore.
Essa cara. Vai, não pode.
Leader, this is this.
Chefe dos elefantes. Nossa, olha aquele lindo foto dele.
Greater flamingos are coming up on the left. They are the large, 5 foot tall, and they do live about 40 years. Now, flamingos they eat a diet that is rich in carrots grow in pink. Is a bantubak. Bantubak are actually related to stand between 6 and 9 feet tall. They don't fly, but they are able to run 40 miles an hour. Do not find a watering hole that they feel is safe.
Olha que bom pra tirar uma foto desse. Ah, já tirei.
Vai, vê ali, Tomás.
Esse daqui que ele não quer tirar foto, ela tá ali.
Ah, esse aqui não é, ó.
Ele é aqui. Olha, tô um bebezinho, olha o bebezinho.
Now, folks, if you look to the left of the animal on Earth, they have been clocked at speeds over 70 miles an hour. They speed not for power or endurance. They are one of the only daytime hunters. It is over here on the left. Put the baby down and... Guys, just so we go over the rules again, please don't leave. Your favorite things to do is to keep yelling out, put your child down. White rhinos are much bigger than black rhinos. They weigh about 5,000 pounds.
Ele é o maior, o branco.
They're more social. You will see them in groups.
Olha que bundão.
Though they too get poached for their horns.
Olha lá. Ele tá voltando, ó. Eles estão brigando.
Tá brigando, Tom.
Olha lá os dois brigando.
And sometimes we will see lions out on the Kopi. Lions will come down to either rest or nighttime hunters, with the females doing the majority of the hunting.
Dormem, Tomás. Tá muito difícil achar isso.
Nós vimos isso. Ele é
Nossa,
Tá vendo?
Olha, Tomás, dormindo. Tem outra ali embaixo, dormindo de ponta cabeça, uma leoa.
Here on the left, and it looks like there's a mama warthog and her piglets over here. They're just members of the burrowing
Olha o
family.
javali aí, Tono. Olha o javali.
Things are ugly.
Esse é feio.
Viu, Tom, javalis?
Você fala português?
Now the ostrich over here. And over on the right, there are ostrich. That is the equivalent of 2 dozen chicken eggs.
Dá pra fazer omelete.
And they forget about them. That's the weird part. And but another ostrich will come along and. So I mean, it works for the ostriches. Who am I to second guess it?
Tem outro e choca pra ele. Ele abandona os ovos. Ela tá falando.
Laying down over here on the right are yellow-billed storks. They're sometimes baby birds and small rodents. Now, if you want to continue your animal adventures, you got about 45 minutes. The 2 trails, the one in Asia and the one right next door, Gorilla Falls. Planet Watch, where there's an affection section, a petting zoo, a working veterinary clinic. That last train heads out at 4:30. So you want to get those done early. Any shopkeeper about Disney's Conservation Fund, conservation efforts. Now, Wilderness Explorers, you are on Symbol 1. That's the name of the truck you need for your handbook. And you here at Kilimanjaro Safaris, that your diet is too sad and too final. So Kwaharini folks, go well wherever your adventures take you. Lose sight of the fact that it really is a jungle. Not stand until we come to a complete stop at the dock.
Here's the wire. The wire.
Alright guys, where are we going to next? Y'all tell me. Okay. Someone just suggested I go to Hollywood Studios. So who votes Hollywood Studios and why?
What's our
The why being the most important part. I am not ashamed to say that I have purchased literally every single one of these plants. Every single one. So I imagine you'd want to see the Outpost and maybe a Kylo Ren or a BB-8 meet and greet. They're on the move. Guys, look, I see Timon up ahead. Let's go get Timon. Yep, there's Timon right there, guys.
Look over here, Landon.
There you go.
Yeah, you can see.
Here, I'm like, oh yeah.
It's Timon. All right, guys, it's time for a Starbucks break. I think where I pop up next will be a surprise, but don't be surprised if it's Hollywood Studios.